Hello, hello, friends. We call you back today again in our new episode. Let's discuss wealth. It is always a seed that define our focus, and they try to implant empathy in the heart of business people, and that empathy will be resulted in the collaboration, and the goal oriented, and the interest based for equity sharing. People may be imagining how we take this matter serious. Everybody may not yet to it, but I speak in you. We need a mind shift people who will create a corporation that will be tending to people's needs. Because we know if you make things big, you begin to think about the society. Because society sustained by the charity of generous giving. If you don't stand tall, you can't carry something. If you are shaking, you can't take whatever we're thrown to you. And when you're not generous, it's very difficult for you to make a tremendous wealth. See, there is a law of nature that we should apply to when pursuing our earthly gains. They say the much are given to you is much expected to you. And if you cannot grow more than your mind strength of giving back to the society, because all that you are just aiming at is to eat yourself, feed yourself and your family. You are just reducing the capacity of cooperation because we know that there is a ratio you can do with your own strength. Let no man deceive you. You are a human being. You have a limit you can go. If you are doing something, just believing only in yourself. With you performing within yourself, there is a limit. There is no amount of prayer and strategy, amount of prayer and the input to that work can make you to act beyond your limit. But there's a strategy that work with it. That is the strategy of partnership and collaboration. We know that a lot of things have gone wrong in our society, but things have not gone bad. There is still hope. And that hope is just like awakening now. That we should learn to cooperate. Cooperation with those more good. Because the purpose of business should be centered on solving societal needs. We are talking about what are the solutions you are going to give. And that is what your interest you are going to take. And like I always tell people, the problem is that people hardly define their interest. Like your word say that the only way you can get your interest is to know what you want. That is the only way you can get what you want. Some people are chasing shadows and they make them to fight over everything. No. Sit down. Let's define your interest. What do you want? Why do you wake up every morning and they be excited to go out? Is it just only for you to eat dairy bread? No. Is it only for you to provide shelter for yourself? No. Is it only for you to jolt and exercise energy out? No. There must be an iota of you want to make an impact. Because some people are lazy, they are still eat. Some people are myopic, they still feed. But the people are purpose driving, they look at how they can be an impact to the society. And the make all of that impact is not only measured about how many people you reach within your personal strength. It just seems like you doing a campaign to reach out people, let's assume a political campaign. And it seems that it's only you that going to convert people. You have to assign people. You have to be a part of organization. Identify with some people's vision. Telling them, my vision is just aligned with yours. We are here to fulfill that your vision. And by fulfilling our vision, you get their voting interest. And the way you go, when you get to power, you'll be able to align yourself to what they promise you give. It works like a social contract. Such things should apply to our business. When you sat down and they design your business patterns, nothing wrong that you look around and say, what, who are already existing in this pattern of the business that have the same mindset, that the same vision, that are running the same kind of energy to achieve things I want. And then instead of just trying to begin to starting from scratch, you say, no, I have my own part of the world. I'm in control, no matter how retro it is. I have my own part of expertise that I can add to this existing business or existing idea. And your name may not be shown, but your impact is showing. And then you too, you are living a good life. And they look at the area of the society where you add a portion of your idea, a portion of your finances, a portion of your daily activity, and they is solving a need, is uplifting the society, and then you can say that I'm fulfilled. That is the area where you're looking at business. So that when you put in your portal, we'll be able to define how we work. We'll be able to define how we rest. We're able to define how we earn. We're able to define how we are involved in the outcome of the goal. There is area you acted, and in that area your name will be showing. And the society, that is the best guarantee we have for your future children. A lot of time I look at one of the things that cause a lot of corruption in our society, because people want to gather so much, thinking that they want to protect the future of their children, and they destroy the society. There is no how you can put a corrupt wine in a good bottle that will work. See, if we'll be able to build a kind of society that is equity, the kind of society that they have a thriving, the kind of a society that divides of thriving, and we are working on driving in unity, we are driving in cooperation, that what touches you touched me. And I don't think we should even be so ludicrous that we can be eating the society resource deep in terms of corruption, thinking because a lot of the money you have taken you will not even finish it in your lifetime. But why take it so much? What if we think about a society that I will just be acting to the society, and they believe in the society I shape light, just like Martin Luther King said. The society I need is the society my children should not be addressed by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. That you can say that you put a society where your children, they have a good skill, they have a place to work and earn their living, where the children have a good vision, they have where they can ally it, and they have a recommended results. Where your children, when they have a good invention, they will take benefit from their work. That should be a society we are aiming at, not the society that take it all and they heap it for myself. And one of the paradox about this issue, after destroying this part of the society, they ran to a society where people have labored 50, 40, 100 years back. And the society are good. Why can't you copy things like that? And they come up with a synergy and a cooperative mindset. See, why I'm talking about the middle class, for them to come back and they learn cooperation and partnership. It's because they are the one who hold the energy. Why do you go home hunger? Let's cooperate. Even those at the top, they themselves are being control the down class through cooperation. See, they are not fighting, they are cooperating. Why are we on the down line, especially in the part of our world, Africa here? We are running sectional business that are just centered upon me and what I know and my strength and what I can add. It can't take us far. It can't just make us to be a mediocre people that have been asking for mercy. Why can't generate the strength that we can add in the mercy to ourselves? Look at the Western world. It's not every time we just fight over things. They say sometimes you may not be the rich. Let us come together. Let Africa and the business people in our world come together. We start our peasant level of agricultural system. And they'll begin to ask, why are we having food shortage? We have an edible farmers. We have a fertile land. But the land we're just sharing portions that they don't generate such a mechanical aspect. And that is where the problem starts. Though they have done it in their own time, based on our forefathers. And there are some strategies they use. Though there are some strategies they use that show me they will be able to sustain their life even before the Korean masters came. There are some of the strategies they use. Like in my part of my world, I read some of the great farmers, their histories. In order for them to have a good harvest, they invest and marry so many wives. Are you understand me now? And most all those wives, they serve different purposes. Yes, they have procreation, and they help in their farmers. That is a kind of cooperation. You desire to be a wife. I get so many wives. And then you, be my wife, you contribute to my success. And then we have children. That my success will make me be a great person. And they begin to answer the law of a wealthy man. And then the wife are happy. No strife at all among them. No competition among them. The wife just center in obedience to their husband. And then they walk according to the vision of the family. And they will be able to create a great farmers who are wealthy enough. And then from there, I'm not talking the whole farm work center on them alone. They still hire laborers. But that is what why can't we bring it to our world today? You may not hire so many wives, but you can cooperate to people who are already going places. And who will begin to work in that sphere to create a cooperation, to create a business environment that are huge enough to tackle our issues and they build the societal need. Thank you. We are still going to leverage in audit, the first of all, to make you to understand why it is a need, to make you to understand why your little effort can move domestically if you can put it in a partnership and a collaborative business. So you have time to rest, you have time to work, and you have time to take ratio, and you have time to measure things. Let us see how our business Africa can take a global stage and they be able to harness our resource. And they say that we have a company that can harvest and they can process and they can sell. We are not detaching ourselves from outside world. I'm not talking about when we grow to that extent, we are detaching ourselves to outside world. No, but let us have a global prayer business that we can see it and they bring something to the table. Not give us mentality. And I know we are taking a new storm. We are taking a new course. And our mindset are shifting to saying, what can we give? How that my idea can add to what the society needs to grow? See, it is not only going to be government a role. We too can come together and they form an organization that can even be a solution to the government. It is possible if we can come together. It's a majority, it's a strength. Let's learn to add our majority and our resource together to achieve a great thing. And it can be done through this sign of this our time, that the hour have come, that cooperation matter, collaboration and partnership to achieve a great thing is a new normal. Thank you. Thank you. Because this call to action, you are taking a stand. The hour is now.